Yeah. One time.
Anabolic beat.
Gaming and guidance, we got this. It's game time. Peep the flow as I guide you. This isn't gonna be easy. Living life is an obstacle. Opportunities, gotta create them. Your rival's gonna doubt you, but the work ethic will change them. We face them head on. Better believe you number one. Articulating education. The haters is falling off. Drop that, move up, encouraging your greatness. Learn your X and O. Circle success. PlayStation, never stop. Rise up, you're gonna blow up. Incredible support system. The family shows up. You're not alone, even when you dream big. Just keep your dreams alive for the life you wanna live. On today's episode of Gaming and Guidance, Brooklyn, stand up. We got Walasia Mercer and Kiori Griffin in the building, representing the Osborne Association. Today's topic deals with unconscious bias. There's a lot to learn here. Be inspired. One love and God bless. Let's go.
Yes. So today we're going to be talking about something that you probably have been hearing a lot about lately. I know I've been hearing more about it than ever before, and it is this thing called unconscious bias. The first scenario, what would you do? An ex-con is hired to work at a store. At the end of the night, the store manager notices there's $100 missing from the register. The manager decides to call the cops. The manager is now asking the cops to arrest the employee because of his prior criminal history and his assumption. Note, the employee is telling everybody, check the tapes, he didn't do it. The officer says she can't make an arrest based on the employee's prior history and an assumption. It's just not enough. The manager seems pretty confident that the employee stole the money. So the question is, what would you do? Would you take the side of the officer? Would you take the side of the manager?
Woo!
Wow.
100%.
I went with the officer because the officer is right. Like, you can't accuse somebody of doing something and expect them to get arrested. You gotta have evidence. Hardcore evidence.
I went with the officer because not only because that you can't arrest somebody without evidence, it's also wrong to accuse somebody who's an ex-convict of something they probably didn't do without evidence. And then it's like an opinion, like, hey, he did it because it goes along the lines of bias. Just because something looks bad, it doesn't judge you. You shouldn't judge somebody's moral character. Like, there could be like something. It's like a reputation. Like, say you have a bad reputation, but you want to change it. So it doesn't affect your moral character. You could be a really good person, but that just happened to you somehow.
We experience a lot of unconscious bias, a lot of bias just in general. And to avoid it, we tell our kids and we tell our peers and stuff, watch how you carry yourself, watch how you dress, because somebody might judge you off of how you dress or how you appear to be. Just like Leo said, somebody approached her and said, hey, you speak very well. It's just like, why can't I speak very well? Why did you think that I couldn't speak very well? Why would you think anything less of me if you haven't spoken to me? You get what I'm saying? It shouldn't be a shocker when you speak well. So because we know that people have those biases, we do have to carry ourselves a certain way, or just present ourselves a certain way in certain environments and stuff. So that's super important, because we can't stop someone from feeling their biases.
Match 1. HipHopGamer versus Rafiq, King Anime. It's about to be on right now. Nice.
So, we've got another scenario for you. What would you do? Here's the scenario. An elderly man yells racial slurs at a young lady seated across from him on the subway. Your stop is coming up soon. What's your instinct? What do you do?
So do you defend the young lady, ignore the situation, or take out your cell phone and go live?
So right now we got 71% for defend the young lady, 43% for ignore the situation, and one voter at 14% for take out your cell phone and go live.
I just want to say, y'all know y'all would not defend that young woman.
All right, so let's go around.
Well, to be honest,
let's go around. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Well, to be honest, if the elderly man was yelling at a young lady, I think you had to. Sometimes people gotta ignore the situation, or one of the persons got to defend the young lady, because what will happen if he gets abused by the elderly man? Like, what will happen if he gets physically abused, and they see a lot of bruises around the young lady's face? Like, you had to stand up for each other. You had to stand up for each other and just defend the young lady. Like, you can't just let a young lady just get beaten up by an old man. Like, that's not right. So I mean, that's my mood. So you know the vibes.
All right, so I say you should step up for the lady, because I mean the man really has no place to be yelling racial slurs at a young lady. You're supposed to protect the woman in this world. And also, they both could be in a wrong situation. So the last thing you should be doing is going live, a Facebook Live or whatever, any type of live, because that's just provoking the situation. And if you're not gonna do something about it, maybe if you want to spread awareness and you see people stepping into the situation, maybe then it's okay to go live. But in most cases, it's not okay.
I would mind my business, because it'll be times, like it was a time when I was on the train and some man was cursing me out for no reason. Nobody helped me. So I'm just like, nobody's really going to do nothing unless you get hit on or something, you know? So I'm just being realistic. Yeah. But it depends on the situation. If the girl was by herself, the man looked like he was about to do something, or even if she was just by herself, I would come and help her. Like, you want to go to the curtain or something? But if it was a crowded train and everybody's seeing that, then I'm minding my business.
And I would definitely like to know who would like to share, who said they'll go live.
Maybe somebody might want to go live to document it. Maybe they don't want to step in and say something, but they probably will videotape it so they have proof that this guy did something to the young lady or something like that. Maybe that's their way of stepping in. So if you did pick that, maybe that was your train of thought. Or
I mean, yes. And here's the thing, right, is when you think about it, if somebody didn't take their camera out for George Floyd, where would we be today? You know? So a lot of times, you know, we have to be careful about the judgment we make on the reason why we think people are making the decisions that they're making. We don't know the decision, why they're making the decision, unless we ask them, why did you decide to do that?
To go live, yeah.
So we cannot make the assumption, just like the police officer said in scenario one, he could not make the assumption that just because this person had a past record that he should be the one that is the criminal. So
I was on the bus, me and my mom, and then this guy got violent with the bus driver because he called him the N-word. This was a Spanish dude, right? And I recorded it on live on the Citizen app to like spread awareness of what was happening, because like I got a notification that a dispute was happening. It was on my location, so I recorded it to spread information about the situation, and also to prove that the bus driver was wrong, and he did in fact say it.
Well, I appreciate everybody here. This has been
great.
Wow, man, incredible. Like, not all of y'all. I'm dead serious. Like, all of y'all, this is really eye-opening. Like, I love what we've done here. So thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it. It was great getting to know all of you guys. And hopefully we can reconnect again soon and do some more of this fun conversation in gaming and guidance. Thank you guys.
Thank y'all for having us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Y'all are amazing. I just want to let y'all know that y'all are
you guys
amazing.
are
for real.
Just smart, intelligent, just brilliant. It was so great to get to know you guys.
Kaori, man, thank you once again for being part of our gaming and guidance program. So how was your gaming and guidance experience?
It was really good. I enjoyed myself.
How were you impacted by the scenarios?
Like the scenarios, they connected to me like in like daily life. Like I could be going to school and like a lot of the scenarios paired up to like what I was going through. Like a lot.
Wow.
Kindergarten, I went to a predominantly white school. They didn't like me, and one of these kids accused me of calling him a basher. Now I accidentally rhymed it with something else because I was like rhyming, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I said it, and I was like, oh, you said it to me, and it was a whole ordeal with my parents and stuff.
Wow.
And, yeah. Just because I was black, I guarantee if some other white kid said it, they wouldn't pay no mind to it.
Wow.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate your answers to our questions. How would you describe the gaming and guidance experience to your friends? So if you had to tell it to one of your friends, how would you describe this experience?
I describe it to an experience like that you really should take part in, and that you might want to do this to better yourself and like to better understand like social biases.
Got you. Powerful, man. Did this experience have an impact on what you're passionate about?
I'm still really passionate about games.
Did you get a better or gain a better clarification today about the definition, or I should say the term unconscious bias?
I definitely did. I was really unclear about like, because I was like diving into like how bias, what exactly it is. It gave me insight about what bias is and how it can affect each individual person. And it's like unconsciously you could be like biased, like, hey, oh, you look a certain way and this is probably what happened to you. Yeah, that's like the normal thing. It's like social norms, like, oh, this person has been through this and this because they look a certain way. I'd go through it every day when I ride the train. I look at somebody and I'm like, oh yeah, they're on drugs, when it could actually be like a mental illness or something. What
was one of your biggest takeaways from the Gamers and Guidance program?
One of my biggest takeaways was like each individual experience makes you as a person, and like how you can form other people by your own experiences.
Thank you. And G, do you have a final question for Kaori?
I don't have a final question, but I just have a final statement. One, thank you very much. Two, you're very sharp. And three, with your passion for gaming, my grandmother taught me how to play games when I was 4 years old. And I've been playing games all my life. And this is what I do professionally. So the way you're passionate about it, man, let's definitely stay connected, because this particular program and beyond, in terms of what we do collectively here at Gaming and Guidance and Craft Keepers, we could definitely be a resource to help you achieve what you want to achieve with your passion. So we thank you very much, man.
How was the Gaming and Guidance experience for you?
It was fun, like I knew it would be. Everybody wasn't afraid to speak, and I learned something, so that was good.
How were you impacted by the scenarios?
I started to like see it from like a different point of view. I started to see it from like someone else's shoes, and that helped me, because it's good to see it from other people's point of view to help you make the right decision.
How would you describe the Gaming and Guidance experience to your friends if you had to tell them about today's experience?
I would say it was fun. It was like kind of like an eye opener, and it's like, I don't know the word for it, but it's like helping you with the outside world and helping you use your mind in situations.
Did this experience have an impact on what you're passionate about?
Yeah, any other time I would try to like avoid confrontation and everything. But this workshop, it helped me like just use a different like outcome for situations and like try to like change someone for the better.
I really love that you said that because it ties into what you said before in terms of you wanting to help. You just wanted to do something to be more powerful and positive. And this program, it seems like it was a roadmap that got you there to understand what you was doing before, to actually understand it even better now and the after.
What was your biggest takeaway of today's experience?
My biggest takeaway was just like trying to find out the type of situation I'm in or like that's going on around me and trying to figure out how, like, what's the best way to like, you know, like stop it, you know, make sure nobody's hurt, nothing's happened.
Did you gain a clearer understanding of the term unconscious bias?
Yes. Now I know it means to be like basically stereotypical to others without knowing them, without knowing what you're doing. Stereotypical without knowing what you're doing.
Yo, Malaysia, you dope. Straight up. You dope, powerful, positive, and very smart. Because your passion is about helping people and doing things like that, this particular program that we have, we don't want this to be something where you just show up here and that's it and there's nothing to follow up on. So utilize us as a resource to whatever it is that you want to do. We can be very valuable on that path of wherever you want to get to and whatever you want to do personally in your life from a passionate standpoint. So we just want to thank you. Yo, what's up? It's the one and only HipHopGamer, Hot97, Logitech G, the gaming and guidance family. This program is fire. This program is designed to create a major impact, utilize gaming as a way to break down barriers and help provide guidance and build character and also get careers in the gaming world and beyond. So this is what we're trying to do. They were incredible. I'm so serious. I'm on it. I'm thankful. The Osborne Association is fire. And we just want to celebrate them, period. So, in the process of celebrating them, y'all got some gifts, you know what I'm saying? This is the Astro C40. This is a professional esports gaming controller. They even have buttons in the back. So, like, let's say you playing Call of Duty, because you say Call of Duty your joint, right? So, you know how when you playing Call of Duty, you could push, if you push the jump button, it's kind of hard to jump and shoot at the same time. You got buttons on the back, so you can, like, jump and shoot without letting go of the jump button. So, it's like, yo. Thank you. I got Forrest Guys ready to shoot superstar. Yeah. So, this right here is an official gaming laptop. Word up, bro. Word up. Now, he's not just a regular individual, right? You gotta put some respect on my man's name. You know what I'm saying? Tahir is different, all right? He different. So we played against each other, and he beat me, man. I respect it. He beat me. We played against each other. He beat me. We had a great talk within our gaming and guidance program. And one thing I learned about this gentleman is that he's powerful and he's a protector and he's full of love and he wants to help and do things in his life and impact others. That's why we do this program, to discover these great talents and these great people. And we want to bring them to you. Now, because of what you've done for me, just being who you are, you got a gift, bro. You got that's yours right there. You gotta show that. You gotta show that up. This is the official AMD gaming laptop, bro.
Wow.
Official, son.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yo, God bless, man. I appreciate you. But yeah, this is yours. Now, let me tell you something. This is a gaming laptop. Like, so anything you want to do in terms of, like, if you doing multitasking, you want to edit your videos, play your games, and like whatever you want to do, you can do with this particular laptop. I want to give a big shout out to AMD. You know what I'm saying? Showing love, because AMD, they did the graphics cards and the chipset for Xbox Series X, for PlayStation 5, all of that. So AMD is different. Much love. You know what I'm saying? This is the Osborne Association. Yo, is there anything you want to say, man? How you feel, man? Talk to me.
Yo, I really appreciate for this gift. I mean, like, in playing in Tekken is really kind of hard, but I mean, I really wish the best. I mean, I really wish the best when we play offline, because
Oh, yeah.
better. It was like better, but still, I mean, I really had faith in myself. I was going a little bit too hard with martial art.
Yo, you was going crazy. You was going crazy. But we gonna get our rematch offline. You know, get our rematch. You know what I'm saying? So
I really thank you for having me here and bringing me this gift. God bless, man. God bless it. I mean, like, to all the Tekken players, just please play safe, all right? I'm just saying, like, don't get too crazy up the FGC. You know that? I mean, I'm maybe not an FGC member, but I am a gamer. I'm just saying.
Yo, at the end of the day, we love you, we thank you, and we thank you just for being who you are. This is yours. 1, 2, 3. Gaming and Guidance Outboard Association. And we out of here, baby. On your Hot 97 every day. That's my word.